name's Joe, and I'm here today to share a quick tutorial on how to invite guests to come to the gala for you as a group host. You should have received an email from the school. Basically, it's a group host instructions from Mission Hill's 2016 annual gala. It says, Joe, thanks for being a group host. Inviting and registering your guests is easy, and it really is. You just click this button, and that brings you to our online reservation system. The key here is to remember to keep this email. Don't delete it. Put it into a saved bucket somewhere so that whenever you want to manage your guest list or do anything, you just click that button that takes you right there. There's no need to have a password or login. We want to keep this really simple. So by clicking that button, that opens up our website, brings you right here to the guest list manager, where you can see what's going on with your group so far. Here, right now, it's just me and my wife that are at the table. You can see we've invited 5 folks. No one's responded yet. The way to invite your friends is pretty simple. Just clicking this button, invite your friends. But remember, we want you to have already spoken with your guests that you're going to invite and gotten confirmation that they're available and they want to come to the event first. We don't want you to just blanket this email out to your whole user list. So this is really meant to be a confirmation once you've already spoken to them about the event, not the first word they've heard about it. So I talked to my buddy at church and I said, hey, I want you to come. And he said, great. I handed him an invitation. And here's where I get to actually say, hey, I'm going to email you a quick link that you can just do your online RSVP. So for the purposes of today, I'm just going to put in my email address. In this area, you can add a personalized note if you want, but the system's going to send out the pre-formatted email already for you. There's a button here that's automatically checked that says email me when my guests register. You want to make sure that stays clicked so that you'll receive a confirmation once they have gone in and RSVP'd for the event. You click send invitations and boom, it shoots an email out, it queues it. I can tell you it does take about 10 minutes for it to be delivered, so because of the magic of the internet, rather than waiting 10 minutes, I already prompted myself here with a queue. So this is the email that they'll receive once you've clicked that invite my friends. And so it says you are invited. Remember that box that gave an opportunity for a personalized note. If you wanted to put, hey, Susie and Tom, looking forward to having you that night at the event, that would all go right here under this you are invited above the line. But since we didn't put a note, there's nothing there. This gives all the information on the event, little highlights, some pictures, some kind of make them excited about attending. I wanted to call your attention to this little bolded area here where it says, please select guest of host in the registration type box and select my name from my group host is so that we will be seated together. Unfortunately, a lot of people miss that, so it's important when you're talking to your folks, you just remind them to click guest of a host from the registration type. And I'll show you what that means visually so that when you're talking to people, you can explain it. Once I click attend, it brings me to the screen where I can put in all my personal information and confirm I'm coming. The very first box I come to is registration type. Under registration type, if I click individual or couple, it's going to charge me to come, the $175 fee. When I click guest of a host, that waives that fee. So it's really important that your guests click guest of a host. The other thing that does is it'll open up a window at the bottom I'm about to show you where they can pick your name as the person who's invited them so they'll sit at your table. So once I've selected that, they're going to put in all their personal information, make their meal selection. Assuming their spouse is going to come, they'll include their spouse information. We'd like to get their address and their email just so we can stay in contact. And you notice it says my group host is Joe Shabbat. It's already been selected for them. Sometimes I've found that they do have to check that list and go down and find them. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be popping up there just correctly. But once they click that, they'll hit continue and they'll be registered to come. And it's really that simple. I just wanted to do this quick tutorial so you would visually see where it is that they have to put in guest of a host and then make sure that the group host selected. And as you can see on my screen, the email just popped up that we sent. So it didn't quite take 10 minutes, but that's the quick tutorial. If you have any questions, email us at mhcsgala@gmail.com. Thanks and have a great day.